Cereal milk. Marquay, are you there?
Yeah,
Like, oh, I said, can you do the honors? Could you possibly
I was ready to start.
I mean, are you? If you're not, it's fine. We're just sitting here.
I mean, I'm ready.
Like he's, bro. Okay, do the intro. Like that's what I'm saying. Can
Alright.
you do the intro?
Hello, hello. This is original CDM. You're listening to Lost Show.
Original. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. We gotta make the sound effects. That's what we figure out. The technical difficulties, as I alluded to earlier. We're here. It's been a month, I think.
I mean, couldn't you just pass me the mic? I don't necessarily have to hear.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yes.
We're here. Talk about the Six Lack or the Black album. I wish he went by Six Lack. It would be a little bit better.
Because if we just said the Black album,
right? Like, that could be several things. So, but I'm gonna respect him and his name. So, okay. But we're here to talk about the album Since I Have a Lover. Sorry. Okay, before we get too deep in to the album, so Dalton had an idea for the title, and Marquay also had an idea. I did not. I was just here to listen to the album. So Dalton's idea was, since I have a podcast, playing off of the album name, and Marquay's idea was, what was it again?
For the title.
Yeah.
Black or Six Lack, get your lick back.
Okay, all right. I knew it had something to do with me. I just can't remember what it was.
what was it?
Black, get your lick back. Oh no, the two are at odds over their suggestions. We're gonna need some more feedback on the title. It's a working title. Right. I'll do a poll or something. Bolt. That's for you to know as you're listening and us to find out later. So, let's get into the album.
One that's not either one of those.
No, it would be funny as fuck. Actually, never mind. So, I was gonna go through all the songs that I liked and be like, I like this because, but I forgot to write down the songs and shit like that. So the only thing I wrote about the album, I like 12 out of the 19 songs, and I would save 10 of them.
Because a couple of them were only meant to be
album songs, like the intro.
I was gonna say the intro was fucking fire. That shit made me feel like I was sitting in a park and I had hella shit going on.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I was confused as fuck. I was like, the sounds, but I enjoyed it, I guess.
It was kind of like you said last night, this music sounds entrancing. Yes. It's like windy. It's like you walking through a pathway or some shit. Like the intro, I was sitting on the bus and the intro started because I was like, I'm gonna start it as soon as I get on the bus, and then as soon as I get off the bus and walking home, it should be done. And it literally, the last song ended as I got off the bus. I was like, yeah. But
that's how you can tell a good album.
Right. So I literally was just sitting there and I was looking at trees, and I was the only one on the bus. And I was sitting at this big ass window in front of me, It was just like hella trees and shit, and they kept like changing colors, and it was like I don't know, it was like doing shit. It was like shit around me was moving, obviously because I'm in a bus, but it's like with the album, it was like it was hitting 2 times type shit. Like it's a very good just sit down and listen album. Like even the
I
turn
would
up
listen to
songs,
this
like
album.
they
What?
won't like crazy energy wise.
They want to switch up.
Right. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I would listen to this song like just cleaning up, or like
Oh yeah.
doing something. What's the word? Doing something like
Mundane.
what I just need, yeah, something that requires a lot of work. I just need music in the back, but it's not like music I'm not enjoying. Like I'm enjoying it,
Mm-hmm.
but it can just play.
Right. So we'll go through the list.
The
But
intro was fire.
yeah,
Just start
Cold
there.
Feet. I was very confused for
The
like a vast majority of the song. Like it wasn't until like a minute 20
no,
left where I was
no,
like,
like the
okay.
end. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's the intro.
Leads into it.
Yes, it's 2 minutes and 35 seconds. So it took me more than half the song to be like,
that it changed.
no, not change, but for me to be like, okay, I'm getting it now. Like it was just like sounds. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like I had to check if it was playing for the first like 10 seconds.
But that's why it makes sense that it's 19 songs.
Yeah, that we're gonna get to that, but yeah, like I don't know.
Can you hear me through the airplane or another?
I don't know, Marquay. Can you hear Dawn?
Yes.
He said yes.
Okay, good.
You probably come closer a little bit, but
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm literally just like holding the
it's
mic,
clear
so
enough.
It looks like we're doing like a street interview. Like,
right.
What's your body count?
Right. This is like the only mic they can afford. They're like, okay, I'm going out like this.
Everybody's got the same mic.
Right. I mean, this came with the phone too.
Like
there you go.
You want to roll with that?
Please, put on the tray.
I got this little clip over here.
Yeah. But so Cold Feet, Dawn said he was really fucking with that. What about you, Markway?
I can sit closer.
Like I said, I mean, it was just sounds. I was confused as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't save that one.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, if you want to talk about save, I'm on 16, and I've saved pretty much every song. And I'm crying. The one feature being Don Tolliver, and it was not bad.
Right. That one, that's also one of the ones where I'm like, okay. But there was like 2 features. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see this other one. Oh, Quinn. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
it was 2 features. Yeah. That song was good. Yeah, the whole album was only 2 features. But it was good. It was just like it was so seamless. Like I feel like some of the songs started to bleed together
The transitions,
in a good way.
whoa.
Yeah, right.
That's what we like over here.
Right. We love a good transition.
No, the transitions towards the top of the album. What?
Why was that so funny? I mean, it's true. Because, like, I was going to say, a la Kehlani, she had good transitions in her album.
Allah.
And Beyonce for Renaissance.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, it's like you said, we're about that. Or I am.
No, but the transitions towards the top of the album, those were the most smoothest, like the hardest.
Bro.
I loved it.
Ooh.
I loved it.
I was gonna say, let me do like the bowl. No. The ashtray, like the little ashtray over there. I was gonna say from track 2 to like I say 8 or 9, like those, I feel like that shit really was meshing like well. I think the B4L song, that's kind of where it was like another turn for the album type shit. Like it didn't sound like the other songs before it.
It's not bad, but it's just
not
like it's
bad.
a different sound.
Yeah.
It's a different sound.
You have spoilers.
Yeah, I would say.
It says we're listening to the album.
Yeah, because it's like I mean, but music wise, if I tell you how something sounds, that doesn't like
you're not gonna know it.
Exactly, you're not gonna get the full experience of it
until you do it yourself.
Yeah, until you actually listen to it. Because like if I describe the sounds, like that's not gonna be better than listening to them. But that like track run from 2 to 6, I'd even say, was like every song was hitting for me. The only thing I didn't really like about Fatal Attraction was the chorus. I feel like he said it too many times.
I think it was the placement of it. Yeah,
I was about to say he said there was like 4, or I want to say it was like 3 times he did at the end of the song, and that's all he said. And I was like, okay. I thought it was gonna like be like a 2-parter. Like I thought it was gonna be like it's got when you DJ and you like mix the song like that one part like 8 times, and then it's like transition
the intro.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought that was a song before Cold Feet.
Damn. See, I told you it sounds like a whole different type of song because it's just sounds and shit, and then it goes to the ending.
It kind of pissed me off that he didn't just go ahead and do 20. It's throwing me off. Like, why stop at 19?
Mark Wade just said it's pissing him off that he only went to 19. Like, what stopped him from going to 20? I kind of feel that as well, but like maybe 19 is significant.
I was gonna say that, or Cold Feet was an intro, but it wasn't long enough to have like a. You see what I'm saying? Like the intro on Cold Feet to the song where you talking about that switch up. Mm-hmm. Maybe the intro was supposed to be its own intro.
He should have done like an interlude and outerlude.
I'm about to say if that's the case, or he could have just added it to another song because a lot of these songs are like 1 minute and 30 seconds.
That's why I'm so surprised. Like 19 songs, but it's like 58 minutes, 53 minutes, some shit like that. So like
that's really only 3 minutes a song,
right? I'm like none of these songs are like 6 minutes.
Okay. Are we going? How are we doing? Like, are we talking about each song in order? Because I was just gonna go like because the fact that I could probably give you a top 10. But I would stick to a 5.
Same.
But
like, I said I like 12 out of the 19, and I would save 10 of them. So like, I can tell you the 10 I would save.
I mean, I've saved almost the whole album, but I can tell you my top 5.
Wait, what app are you using?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Apple Music.
I thought you said you didn't pay it.
I didn't.
So how are you still saving shit?
I don't know, but I'm not questioning it.
Oh, I mean, fuck it, but you don't want to end up like that tweet.
Yeah, that's what I like.
But, we're not here to debate Spotify versus Apple Music. We are on both. Although, fuck Spotify. Real shit for a second. Because they paying motherfuckers the least amount that they can and still be legal. Like, how the fuck you gonna pay me basically 1/5 of a penny? Imagine they paid like 1/5 of a penny per stream. Like,
Drake got 1 billion streams though.
But like, not everybody on Spotify is Drake. That's the thing. Like,
but I'm saying if they had to pay Drake, how are they gonna pay everybody else?
Listen, that's not my problem.
I'm about to say they need to figure that shit out. What the fuck?
That's not my problem.
That's not my
And
problem.
that nigga, he's literally a partner for FC Barcelona. Like, you mingling with billion-dollar corporations, but you can't pay niggas more than 1/5 of a penny, basically? I don't know the actual number. It's like, I know it's a 5, but it's like hella zeros before that goddamn 5, and not in a good way. After the decimal. Like, like what the fuck? So, like, yeah, y'all need to do better with that. That's fucked up. Like, we're not asking y'all to pay niggas $40 per stream, but like, damn.
Why the fraction looks so small?
Right, like, why the fuck? Come on now. Anyway. Back to the album. Just for a second, I had to break it down. I'm sorry. So you want to just go like song for song? Like, you want to go 10 to 1?
When you go ranking them?
Like, he said that he saved almost all the songs, but he has a top 10 or a top 5.
Oh, you got it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all want to try, like, y'all want to do that, or you want to just say it? Damn, that went quick.
Like, I ain't got to do that. I just like the album as a whole.
That's not a pen.
I only listened to it one time.
That is not a penalty. She just dived. Wow! Actual corruption. Like, how is that a penalty? She just dived. Like, literally, you could see it happening. She let the ball drop. She goes past her, and the girl just, like, comes towards her, and she just falls down. It's like, I didn't even touch her yet. Like, huh?
It's El Clasico.
Yeah, this is El Clasico. Femenina. That's how you say it.
So who go?
Look, watch this. The girl at the back post. Like, what? Where's the foul? Like, I'm confused. That's...
I don't know about that, because the girl going for the ball.
If that's middle of the field, that's never getting called. Like, come on. It's like, nah, I can't respect that. I can't respect that. She about to miss. That's wild. Like, we really watching this shit. I don't know. Let's see. And you're not doing well, in terms of these refereeing corruptions.
Like, that's
I don't think that's a foul. Like, that's not a foul.
Like, that shit. Nobody's hyped for y'all. Like, y'all just got this bullshit.
That's some bullshit. Like, they're a good team, but like, y'all don't need help. Like, that's what. Look, he's like, bro, come on, how is that a foul? Like, bro, in the beginning of this half, they literally had a foul. The girl that dove at the I think it was another girl, but it was the same thing. But she pulled down the defender, so they called a foul on her. They just did it again, and they got the benefit. Like, no way. It's the same thing.
They're just using their Barcelona clout.
Right, like, they at home. It's like the home whistle. Like, listen.
Foul play.
On that.
See, that's why there's always storylines.
Yeah. Like I said, like, they've won a lot, but yeah. Well, I mean, let me see if I can comprise the top 5 at least. I would say Preach is in my top 5. Like, I don't know it yet, but Preach.
Oh, yeah.
It stood out, but I don't know if I fuck with it.
I don't know, like, the flow off rip was like, it was fast, but it won't like rap fast. It was like, he was just like,
and since we're going,
like, yeah, you just,
and since
like,
we're going
right
in that direction, Tit for Tat and Talk Back are also in my top.
tit for tat, like that shit. That was like the first like turn up song. Like
Talk Back. Are you serious? Like
Talk
that
Back.
shit
That was a
spoke
good
to me.
song too.
That one spoke to me. See, so like I kept
Like
replaying that song. That's how I knew. Whoa, the flow, everything. Like,
I mean, shit. For Apple Music, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got 5 stars already in terms of like songs that are like popular.
When I took his first day, everything was good.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying like
People are rating it type shit or what?
no, it's just like those are the like when it has like a star, it's like they're like top of the charts type shit. Like they all like somewhere high. Like Apple Music has their own like ranking system.
We need to be charting these other songs because I need Talk Back. Well, Talk Back's already one, never mind. But I need Decatur, maybe. I'm still trying to.
Oh yeah, I don't know how I feel about that song.
That's
Like
what
I
I'm
liked it, but like Decatur, do you remember that one?
Is that the one that's spelled weird?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
it's it just
I thought it was Decatur.
I don't know how to say it. That's how I knew. I was like, okay, what is this? Like it was good, but
I love the
thinking
production.
he hit it rough.
Stories in Motion. But no, yeah, Preach is definitely up there.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, like you said, Talk Back. I don't know, Talk. Did you like Talk?
Yeah.
Like Talk Back and then Talk. Like I feel like
Oh no. Yeah, I love Talk because his
at?
verse, the
Talk
first
Back
verse.
was 10 and then Talk was 14.
I like the verse because he
I
like
like both.
the shit up. So I like Talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
Talk is good.
Yeah, I like both. I just thought it was an interesting choice.
Maybe Speak.
Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting choice to have the same word in 2 different songs. So like going off of the like name of the album where it's Since I Have a Lover. How do we feel about the titles? I think they're like for the theme, I think he did a good job of like having it be like cohesive. Yeah. Like I don't know how long he's been making this, but right, that's what I'm saying. Right to her, like damn. How close is the camera?
And then he was in his Taylor Swift bag on Testify with the
He
guitar.
just said he was on his Taylor Swift shit for Testify. I can hear that.
I'm just playing, but not it was just because of the guitar, the intro.
The guitar. Hannah Montana.
Not a real country, but I fuck.
No, it did. It did. like, tell me that don't sound like something.
No, like
from Taylor Swift.
hey.
Like it definitely did. That's what. Like when it started, I was like, "Is this the end of the album? Like, did I already finish it? Like, what is this?" Like I kept like looking at the titles of the songs after it started. Like I never knew when the end of the next song was.
Oh yeah.
No, for them saying the transition.
How many times did you listen to it?
I listened to it once all the way through. Yeah. But I haven't replayed any of the songs yet. But even without replaying them, like they're pretty good songs. Like I will listen to them again. This is a good album. Like he put a lot into it.
No, and then
I
the
like
the final song, like NRH. I just love the production and like it sounds like something Rihanna would make maybe.
It was. I liked how even though he was making the same type of song where it was about like dealing with shit as like you in a relationship, like they all sounded like other shit. Like it wasn't just one note, like one type of thing.
Yeah,
Like he
he
fucked with a lot
definitely.
of genres talking about the
That's what I'm
same
saying. He
shit.
definitely does variety.
Yeah.
He does like experiment with sounds, and I'll fuck that.
It was like good and like well thought out, but also fresh.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He did a
he
good
didn't
job.
do too much. Like he kept it like safe, but not too safe. Like it was some like I'm saying, like the intro, like it was wild sounds, but it didn't sound like too wild. Like it fit for him.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, you know, you did it again. You know, maybe we might see you in concert. We gotta see what these ticket prices looking like. But it's on Live Nation, so hopefully they have a little bit more discount.
If it's not Ticketmaster, man, fuck them.
What'd you say?
As long as it's not Ticketmaster, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I feel like they're owned by the same people, but Live Nation always seems to operate better. And I just feel like on Live Nation they don't ever price gouge. Like the same price will be there.
The processing fees ain't the same.
Right. It's because I feel like they do more like smaller venues. I don't even know where he's playing at in Charlotte, actually. If it's the Fillmore, it's definitely on Live Nation. That's where I saw Young and May. Shout out to Young and May.
Yeah, so he probably going to like a club.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's a club, oh, we chilling. Like we talking like $40, $50. Yeah. A bar, like let me get a drink. You know, for me, he ate that.
Yo, that would be a dope ass concert to go to.
Like even the album cover, like, and then Apple Music got that little. Look at him floating and shit.
The same way Kehlani did all her songs. Like she ain't do the album like in a row like she did a concert.
Yeah, like you have more creative freedom when concerts when you have a lot of albums. Like you can tap into a lot of shit. I don't know.
She probably go crazy. Her concerts probably go crazy. Like
Probably.
I probably wouldn't want to go. Let's be real. But like the people that do go seem like they have like a really good time.
How many turn up songs? Well, not turn up, but like how many like fast paced songs does she have?
I wish I knew.
Okay. Like I don't really listen to her like that, so I really don't know. Yeah.
And I only like the slow songs.
You listen to Billie Eilish?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like albums?
I haven't. Whatever's recent, I haven't listened to.
Okay. Like the one where she had the blonde hair?
No, I listened to her two previous, I think, if it was two, and then I listened to her singles mostly.
Speaking of which, we
like songs one.
Yeah, she got a lot of like her early shit was pretty good.
You would love a good debut.
Yeah.
Like Flow. Let me
like,
drop my plug right quick.
You got it. We're getting everybody get their like plug in because I was about to talk about Swarm.
Let me drop my plug in. Get into Flow. That's FLO. This is a British girl group. Stream Fly Girl. That's it.
You know, they have a song with Missy Elliott.
Like, whoa.
Fly Girl.
They debuted last year.
That's a cosign, bitch. That's a cosign. And she did the intro. Like, new flow. Like, come on. They did a music video too, right? I haven't watched it if they did.
Yo, when she came, are we still talking about Billie Eilish?
I was gonna come back to her, but he wanted to talk about Flo for a second.
I mean,
Flo is a girl group. But yes, British girl group. So shout out to them. Keep doing it. But they have a song with Missy Elliott. That's what I just said. Back to Billie Eilish for a second. What were you about to say?
When she came out, like she did all the same thing that like Jenna Ortega and Aubrey Plaza. Like how their whole like persona is just like a monotone, like don't fuck with nothing type shit. She did that before, or not before, but like, you know what I'm saying? The same type of shit. That's it.
Disinterested.
Could be.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe they just got anxiety. I felt that. But Aubrey Plaza's funny as fuck. But
she grown?
Nah, she's been like that since she's like been like in the mainstream, like doing interviews and shit. She's just like always trying to like fuck with people. Like that's just who she is.
She wore the same dress.
As Elizabeth Olsen.
I remember that.
Right. She has a movie where she's literally a stalker. Like
that's
so
the
like
movie.
she definitely has that type
movie.
of persona.
That was the movie they did the promo for the red carpet. They did that like on purpose.
So Billie Eilish was she's in her acting bag. She was in the new show on Amazon Prime, Swarm. Listen, I'm not here to talk about the extra isms or other shit that is pertaining to Swarm. But Billie Eilish was in it, and she played a gay cult leader. She ate.
How many episodes are out?
The whole season's out. Like me and Beyonce finished the entire season.
How many episodes?
7.
Oh wow.
Speaking of which, no spoilers. But they should have done episode 7 as 6 and 6 as 7. It would have made the shit make a little bit more sense. We were very confused after episode 6 because we was like, wait, what the fuck? What? So, they could have done better on that. I don't know why they chose to do it like that, but
if you gonna watch it.
I saw people say that on Twitter, so it's like, if you are gonna watch it, I do recommend that actually, because it might make more sense. Maybe. It was a very confusing show sometimes. Be ready to be like, what the fuck? And then the episode ends. But yeah. I mean, we're doing this shit hella out of order, of course, but Daily Glux.
I got drunk last night.
You said what?
I don't think I have one. I got drunk last night.
Oh, that's just. I mean, that doesn't have to be a daily glug, but if anything interesting happened.
What was that?
I don't know. She scooped it. I mean, I don't really have one either, so.
There's a first for everything.
I know, right? Well, maybe mine could be I watched something sporting for 6 days, and I've come to the conclusion that referees just suck ass across the board. Referees, umpires, yeah, it's just there's just a level of lack of comprehension, I think, or something in these referees. Because you see it even in basketball, they giving these soft ass texts. You can't even say nothing. You can't even react. Come on, bro. Everything's a fucking foul. Like we talked about last night, me and Dawn. They need to do some rule changes, and then honestly, I don't want them to go completely international basketball, but they need to adopt some of the rules because sometimes the product is a bit cooked. A la Fortnite. We don't want to get into that because fuck them. What's your daily Glock?
It's kind of long, I'm not gonna lie. Like I could go into like a hella detail about it.
It's some like real.
Nah, like it was just a wild ass sequence of events.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like a whole story, a whole journey.
Nah, so like they take the just another day at work. I'm driving to get rock, right? And I'm in Garner too. So like I know it's supposed to be like easy ass Friday, right? So I'm driving and bro had left his lunchbox. Oh, you know how I told y'all I gotta take everybody to the microwave.
Oh hell yeah!
So bro left his lunchbox um on like the center console. But when I got in the truck, I had AirPods in, so I took them out and put them in the case and like put them down in the door. So I didn't even look up or like move, like you know what I'm saying, like I didn't see it when I got in.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm driving, I'm looking like I hit it with my elbow, and I'm like, oh nah. So I'm trying to like drive and move it down into the back, but it's an open water bottle on the floor in the back seat with no cap. So I'm trying not to like. So now I gotta put it down, but not hit this water bottle. And I like slide off the side of the road, and I don't know what I hit in the ditch, but the fucking truck bounced like crazy, and my phone hit the roof.
Damn.
And fell down in the door, and called 911. So look, I call or no, not call, but I'm looking for my phone, and then it start like doing the like warning shit where it's like, ring, ring, ring. So I pick it up, and because the music stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So when the music, I was like, man, I'm looking for my phone. It's in the door, and it's like playing this audio message, like pre-recorded type shit. So I hit the button to like stop that, and so then it connect me to a 911 operator. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And the girl answered the phone. She's like, hello, 911. Like, what you need? And I'm like, yeah, my phone just called y'all. Like, I slid off the road a little bit. She's like, so you need an officer? I'm like, no. She's like, well, you had an accident. I'm like, no, I'm still driving, da 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 da. She's like, well, where are you at? And I'm like, telling her, I'm at the church right beside your house. And I'm reading the road, and she like, okay, so I'm gonna send an officer. I'm like, bruh, I'm telling you, I'm not in an accident. I don't know why the fuck the shit called you. Like, I'm still driving. Like, everything's fine. Like, trying like just the whole shit. She's like, what's your name? So I told her like whatever. And then yeah, so like just like that was just some wild ass shit. Like, bruh, like why did my phone call 911? Like,
that's wild as hell.
She was like, was it a new phone? I'm like, yeah, I just got it. And she's like, well, that's what they do now. I'm like, bro, that shit dumb as fuck.
So if it bounced, like
I'm like, yo, my phone literally just fell off the thing. Like, I ain't tell her to hit the roof or nothing like that, because that shit literally like pulled, like, bro. But yeah, like that shit was crazy.
Nah, what the fuck?
Oh literally, my gosh.
Like,
what?
TikToker finds out her ex-husband is not dead, despite officers claiming he allegedly, trigger warning, offed himself. He's actually well and alive with his mistress in Mexico.
Whoa. How do you think that happens? So he just said, hold on.
Now, that takes a whole lot of dedication. Like,
okay.
Somebody going to jail.
Yeah, that's illegal as fuck.
You got caught in Mexico, bro.
I mean, they gonna deport him? Like what?
Damn.
Extradite? Like Holy shit.
You know,
I feel like
TikTok really be saving lives, and they want to ban this app. Like,
I'm weak. Nah, it'd be wild as shit when you find out shit like this on the internet. Damn. I mean, if you don't get a prenup, it's that bad. Like, you can't even just get divorced. Well, they said ex-husband, so like, did they get divorced or like what? Because like that would only make sense if he was trying not to pay if they got divorced. That's crazy as fuck. Would you ever do the news? Like on TV?
I would do
I remember the weather dude came to North Garner. That shit was funny. We was in the auditorium.
Like, Rush, I thought about it before. I would like to do it. You got, yo, it's hard as fuck to study the weather because
I fucking hate learning about the weather. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's so boring.
I would want to do it, but just the shit you have to do.
Read this scatter plot. Like, what? No. You know, speaking of which, fuck standardized testing. Shit's ass.
You ever seen the argument of like application versus like
retention? Yeah. It's like it's just all memorization. It's not actually retaining the shit. So that's why when people they just all they have to do is focus on knowing it, not you know what I'm saying, applying it to other things, then it's not making a connection.
My cousin did that book. Like when he was a kid, like read a bedtime story, like try to get him try to read.
Mm-hmm.
And bro memorized the book without actually knowing how to read.
Wow. But it's not gonna be just one book that's gonna teach you how to read for real.
That's just what they told.
Right.
I don't know how that works. Yeah.
It's just like
just listen to what you say and not actually read it.
Right. It's like when they give you them thick ass packets instead of like actually going through what you're supposed to know to do the shit. Like it just doesn't make any sense. You get just 20-page fucking packet and they're like, if you can do all this, you should know it. Like, what?
Huh?
No. Like, and then obviously like motherfuckers copying, like, come on now. I'm trying to get this shit done. Like now in college you can't do that shit. You gotta actually know it. And that's a good thing, because you're paying money for this shit. But that's why you're not really learning. Like they could do so much better. And then you changing the curriculum every year. So like even if I was just in it last year, I couldn't even tell somebody how to do it. Because it's not the same. Like they keep changing it type shit. It's like what the fuck? New methods and shit, just so we learn the same shit. Like school is not it sometimes. Shit, March Madness. That shit going crazy. There was no perfect brackets after like the last game of the first round. I'm pretty sure. Like that's how bad the first round was. Like
2 in the women's, or like there was somebody got a couple in the women, and that shit faded out.
Right. I'm telling you, like the variety, the parody. That's everybody's favorite warrior right now. It's like drizzling. Yo, speaking of which, I was sitting at the bus stop. La parada del autobus.
ooh.
Or L. No lie. I don't know. Fuck it. I tried. But I was sitting at the bus stop and it was sun shining, no clouds in the fucking sky. I'm sitting under this like tree a little bit, but it's spring, so like the tree barely there all the way. And it's like drizzling. And I'm like, where the fuck is this water coming from? There's no cloud in the sky. Listen, please.
Oh damn, because that was gonna fuck up that shit.
Anyway.
As soon as you said tree.
Right. sitting under it, and it was raining, no cloud in the sky, and I'm googling like, can trees rain? And they can. Like it's
dripping water on you?
Like the sap or like some type of shit can just be like falling off of the tree, and it appears like rain. And this dude like came up to me. He was like, "Do you know when this bus stop is, or when this bus is gonna come?" I'm like, "All the buses are gonna be coming at this time." He was like, oh, "Okay, thank you." And then mine came before his, so I was like, I mean, I hope I'm right, because like that was the last one of the day, and I told him that, so I was like, "This is it if you don't make it." Like, but he came, so we good. But nah, he was on a different one. Like he asked me about a different route, so I was like, I hope it comes because I know mine is coming. But like, I think they all run on the same like end of the day schedule. Like if that's the last one, everybody last one.
Oh, he still had time to get to that next bus stop.
Nah, he was at the right bus stop. They all just come to the same like place. Like, and then they just stay there, and then you get on, and that was the last one of the day. So if he wouldn't have made that one, then he would have been fucked. But I don't think he just didn't know what time it was gonna come. But stop, like all the buses just come to that one like little building.
Yeah, that's a bus station.
But it's not really a station because it's a class building. Like it's not a station. Like whenever you type it in, it says bus stop.
I ain't never done it before.
Like I feel like a station where you go buy a ticket. It's such a I fuck with this system so much better than like a public city.
So would that be public transportation? Like if that's what it was, does everything be that?
Yeah, for free. You pay for it on like your student fees when you pay like tuition. But like once you pay that tuition, you can get on how many times you want a day. There's like 14 routes. You can get on that bitch 14 times.
But everybody want their own car. Everybody, it's an ego thing, bro. You gotta force them to pay for your ride, bro.
Shit, they also have another service where you can just call and be like, pick me up from here and take me to a student living apartment. They'll take you.
On the bus?
No, they'll take you on another thing. It's like a little van, and they'll take you like after the bus stop. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I've been doing. Like that's what I'm getting back and forth. Fuck Lyft.
So who is it? Like
it's just through the school. Yeah, it's students. Same thing with the bus drivers. It's like an ecosystem. Like everybody working for somebody.
I mean, hey.
I understand motherfuckers that like college. It is like
that's European motherfuckers.
Yeah, European motherfuckers. They got subways and shit. Trains, bitch. I mean, trains a little wild though. Cause you gotta get on like 4 to like really go to like city to city.
Not really.
Depending on like where you at. Cause like in Europe, like I know in like England, I'll be watching like YouTubers and shit. If they trying to go from, let's say they're in London, they're trying to go up north, they gotta take like 3 trains or like 2.
Yeah, like you're not gonna get a train.
That's what I'm saying. No. It's not even that far. England is small as shit.
Oh no, I'm saying just us. That's
what it would. Yeah, nah. But they talked about building something that would go that far.
Tesla motherfuckers, bro.
I wouldn't trust that motherfucker to build a state to state fucking railroad track or like subway track.
If it forces you to turn off the fucking like drive shit and every car is on your computer, what's the difference of him having a Wi-Fi and just that shit never fails? Like his Wi-Fi shit never. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he got a lot of servers.
Like there's no user error. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe, but like it's just about building it. It's not even about what it could be after it's done. Like you got to think about what you're doing to build it. What is it fucking up? It's because it's gonna have to fuck a lot of shit up if they want it to be like throughout the entire fucking country. Cause like that's the shit he be talking about. This nigga went to space for no fucking reason. Like he talking about trying to affect states. Like he not just doing Teslas, and even that shit big as fuck too. Well, fuck you, nigga. He fucking up Twitter so bad, like so tiring. Like he's intentionally bad. Like there's no way he's trying not to fuck it up this bad. Yeah, he's like, how can I make this worse? Yeah. I wouldn't own an app either. Because I don't think I would be good at it. He had the same thought and said, "Fuck it, I have the money." That's your problem. I mean, he's not even making money, so that it's just like a destruction tactic type shit. Like, are we inside of a fucking who make DreamWorks movie? Like, what the fuck? Who has the infrastructure to fuck them up? It's like nobody. Shit. NFL draft. Who you think the Panthers gonna take?
Quarterback. I mean, quarterbacks get taken off.
Oh, that's the fight right now. It's about who's gonna be number one, Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. Personally, I would take Stroud. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's the other one?
Bryce Young. He's good.
Oh, he's in Alabama.
Yeah.
Don't take an Alabama quarterback.
I would take Stroud just because I feel like he'd be better for the Panthers than Bryce Young, but we'll see on draft night. That shit's next month. So
who's that one dude from Florida?
Anthony Richardson. I have a little bit of stocks in Anthony Richardson, just a little bit. I feel like he's sneaky good, yeah. Because he's not gonna wherever he goes, he shouldn't start day one. He should be the backup for sure.
I think he would be a good wide receiver.
I don't know. Like, who's really going from quarterback to wide receiver?
They make a lot of quarter. Like they make They make a lot of. They wanted Lamar Jackson to play wide receiver.
He was never gonna do that though.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like even if they'll get Lamar Jackson to try to play wide receiver, they get a lot of quarterbacks to change. You just would never like.
I mean, if he could do it, then sure. But like, I think he could be a quarterback.
Like they make.
I know that's what I'm saying. He's a tight end, so I feel like that's easier than wide receiver. Tight end is a little bit like he was already big, like Travis Kelce, and Anthony Richardson is big, so yeah, I can see it. Tight end, like.
But they make people do like the smaller quarterbacks that run.
Yeah, I don't think he's quick enough to be a wide receiver. Like, I feel like wide receiver, you need like that first step, at least.
I haven't watched any college sports in like 2 years. Basketball, football, baseball, like nothing. I ain't watched shit about that. I tried to watch college women's hockey the other day.
I'm weak. That's me on ESPN just watching whatever. Like fuck it. If it's on.
Not even for no reason. I was like, yo, like I just want to, yeah, for real, just want to watch something live. But yo, just I'm not gonna watch cricket. Let's be real, but like something that was on, like just a random time of the day. Bruh.
Oh my god, he tore his damn ACL. Oh my gosh. That was not planned. Like,
at all.
Look at his face when it happened. Holy shit. Fucking Drewski fell after trying to like hit the last step on stage. Damn. Look at his face. Damn. Bro, I've been seeing a lot of videos of like people falling downstairs and shit on IG. He got fucked up.
Bruh. Them shit's crumbled.
But hey, we're here through the technical difficulties. You said what? Oh, Victoria Monet. Period. The album. Get into it. We need that for the summer for the girls. Like, I can't wait for the Jaguar Part 2. Like, please.
Somebody said you were tripping.
Please. No, like, listen. Drop what you need to drop. Like, Normani, where are you? Like, we need it. Megan Thee Stallion. She says she might drop something new. Hey, I feel like everybody should be making music right now. Like, why not? especially if you haven't released something in like 2+ years. Thoughts? March Madness, like we said, is crazy as fuck. I don't know who's gonna win the title now for the men's tournament because I picked Houston and Alabama in the final, so fucked. Any last thoughts, McQuay?
No, it's just keep pouring out the music. It's keeping me alive.
Right. Period.
Greenville Regional South Carolina.
Yeah. Right. That's what it got me too. This has been Life's a Chore.
My God.
It's been 3:30, right?